Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Soulvine. I hope you are doing well. We're going to check in with your energies for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising and see what's happening for you. Feel welcome to check out the channel for more. If you like to potentially get other messages, but in addition to if this doesn't connect, okay? Trust in your own intuition. We just had one fall down. So what we're going to do is just check at the overall energies, and then we're going to dive a bit deeper and see what Spirit has for you. Aquarius, where are you right now? And I'm talking energetically. Absolutely, I'm happy to hear where you're from. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Interesting connecting to your energy. Wow. I didn't see what this card was, but I'm feeling like your center back actually is just, I don't know if some of you have a bit of a backache right now, but it was really interesting. Then that card came out. That's obviously got to do with your root chakra, but yeah, I'm getting for some of you like back pain, but it's interesting because I feel it's related to your indigestion is what I'm getting for some of you. It's like at the top, just under your ribs is kind of what I'm getting, but I'm feeling it in your back, but it's related to your digestion. So while you might be feeling a bit uncomfortable there, just check in because there might be some tension you're holding in your digestive system. It could be some form of acid reflux as well that's just sitting under the surface for you. And that could be related to stress, Aquarius. So it's interesting. I feel for some of you, and again, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but I feel for some of you, your energy is just totally shut off. You're totally disconnected. Shut off, shut down. I don't know if you're taking on some pretty intense burdens right now, but you are very shut off. And potentially that's your way of coping. So, this could be why. I mean, you've got two major arcanas here. You've got your intuition, which is, connecting into where you should be going, what you should be doing next. As much as I think, that sometimes we don't want to recognize, we can look external and think that someone else needs to change, someone else needs to do things differently, which can absolutely support the situation. But I feel this is a time to actually connect in with yourself, Aquarius, and figure out how you can kind of reframe, re-pattern, rewire, re-something to support a situation, okay, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, and take a breath is what I'm feeling. I just feel you're very shut off right now, and maybe you are going internal, and I do think you're being hard on yourself. I just think sometimes there is a gentler way to approach, and this is something that Spirit is kind of sharing here right now with you. I feel like you're looking for a way out. And I'm not saying a way out as in a way to get away from someone or move away from a situation. Maybe for some of you it is. But I think you're looking for a way out of this disconnectedness. Maybe you're feeling a sense of anxiety, stress at such high levels. That's why you've shut down and shut out. And I think you're really trying to self-reflect right now on what the next step is to do. The thing is, though, without realizing, or maybe you do realize, you just don't know how to work with it, is that whoever is around you or people that are around you, it's coming in two parts. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to take care of things. At the same time, I'm feeling like people aren't feeling supported right now around you. And that could be part of the tension or the shutdown, because I think you're trying to solve a situation, but you don't know how to solve it. You only know what you know, right? And I feel like that's what's coming in. Maybe there's some form of financial security that's of concern. Maybe you just don't feel like what you're doing is enough to support yourself or those things around you. It could be our way of thinking. I think there's a lot of things that come with this firm foundation, and that's what you're striving for. That's what you're aiming for. But I just feel like there's some form of blockage, there's some form of stress, and you're absolutely shut off from the rest of the world right now. I feel like your body's there, your energy and spirit is not even in your body right now, because I feel like you're curled up in a ball energetically. Is kind of what I'm getting, Aquarius. I'm sending you lots of love right now, lots of support. But this is a time, it's interesting, I'm like getting vulnerable. I feel you need a massive release is what I'm getting. It could be just going for a run, doing some form of exercise. It's like you need to shift your energy somehow. Let's dive a little deeper and see what's happening, Aquarius. So you've got the Hermit that's come out twice. Yeah, I think there's some concern here that you're worried that something isn't going to work out. I'm just gonna, and maybe that's what's stressing you out, and maybe why you're trying to connect in. But it's telling me that things are going to balance out. So if that's a concern, just to let you know, that's kind of what's happening here. With the Eight of Materials, look, I do feel a lot of this is in regards to emotional support, to financial support. I feel like you are working your ass off and you're looking for new ways to create more wealth, more security, more stability. I think there's a part of you, Aquarius, that's very routine oriented, doing things a certain way. And I love you, Aquarius. Sometimes the old ways, I mean, you're all about new age, right? The old ways, tradition, is sometimes not the new way forward, okay? And I feel like maybe you're just stuck in your ways, stuck in your routines, because that's where you're safe. That's what you're used to. That's how your coping mechanism. But Spirit's kind of saying that there needs to be a new way, Aquarius. And a part of this, I think, is looking at new ways of doing things, because that is what's going to fill your cup, but you don't see that right now. I don't think you can see past that right now, and that could be part of why you've gone internal, why you're kind of shut off, because you don't feel understood. You feel like you're just burnt out. I think you're doing so much and you're looking for new ways to be. If you are in a relationship, a committed relationship, I feel like you feel alone in that right now. And this could be vice versa energy. But I think you feel alone, but you're also putting yourself alone because you're disconnected, if that makes sense. It's interesting because I feel like if you are in a relationship, I feel like you're both praying, you're both wanting this to work. You're both wanting whatever needs to be resolved. I think there's a lot of care and connectedness. There's true commitment there. But there's a part of it that just is not stable right now. And it just could be related to finances, related to stresses, other things that are going on. And there's 10 of emotions and Queen of Emotions. I feel you have around you someone who is very connected emotionally. They're in touch with their feelings. They're in touch with your feelings, okay? They're trying to come from a compassionate place. They really want this 10 of Cups with you, okay? They want this. And I think you want this too. But you're kind of at a standstill. And I feel like if you have, because there's a lot of water here, so there's a lot of emotions, but the person that you're around or connected to could be a water sign here. I'm just getting like, they're really trying to show up for you, but I think you're showing them how to show up for you by not being connected, because you're disconnected. They don't want to rock the boat, okay? Is kind of what I'm getting. But they care for you, they love you, they want to support you, okay? But I feel like there hasn't been communication. There's just been a lot of feeling, and then all of a sudden communication comes in and comes through quickly. So I think for some of you, maybe finally getting a reprieve, finally getting something to help support build on this foundation. And I feel whatever it is, this information you're getting coming through is going to help balance things out. Help balance things out financially, help balance things out energetically for this dynamic or this relationship. If you aren't in a committed relationship, whether you're single or whatever else around that, I think you're just trying to navigate your way to this fulfillment, to this 10 of Cups energy, where you have this happy life of being you and doing you, that in a way that matters, right? I think it's interesting, Aquarius, because I think sometimes with your delivery can be quite straightforward. That air energy that comes through, but there's a lot of depth to you. But to get to that depth requires a special something and a special someone. And I feel like this part of you is awakening. So if you've been going through just a little bit of a challenging time, I feel like emotionally you're awakening, but a part of you too needs to be open to receive and to also give. Okay, because I think you're shutting off walls around you right now, because you are in such hermit mode, because I think you're trying to find a solution to whatever struggle or challenge that you're going through. But as you get to the other side and connect more emotionally, that's where communication comes in a good way. But again, I do feel like there's some offer or some opportunity coming on in that's going to help balance things out. It could be a conversation. It could be, a job opportunity, a raise, a promotion of some kind, because there's something to do around with work and pentacles, coming on in. And I feel like this has got to do with your foundation and your sense of security. I feel like you feel a little bit unbalanced, but I feel like you just feel at rock bottom when it comes to your safe space, your sense of, maybe it's even your sense of self-worth, that you're not doing enough, but you don't know what else you can do. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I want to leave you with some good energy here, Aquarius, because I think you're going just through a little bit of a shift right now, and maybe for some of you, give it a couple of days as you get through this new moon energy, because I feel like there's going to be a shift occur. Like I said, like things are going to balance out, but this is something that I think you're coming through. Yeah, so the card that you got is self-worth to elevate. You get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. Be gentle on yourself, Aquarius, okay? For those that are going through quite a challenging time, be gentle on yourself, but also be gentle to those around you that genuinely care about you. I think they really want the best for you. They want to make you happy. And at the end of the day, sometimes that's our own inner journey. We can't make other people happy. We can listen, we can be supportive, we can, give to their love languages and things like that. But I don't know, it's like, I think there's a new way to look at the world, and it's got to start within you and how you look at yourself, Aquarius, okay? Sending you lots of love, and stay well, stay bright. Check in for your sun, moon, and rising. I feel like there's a fresh energy coming on in. So keep believing, keep trusting that things are going to balance and work out, because that's what Spirit is showing us here. Sending you love again, Aquarius. Bye now.